What happens when love turns to jealousy and creation rebels against its creator? In Episode 2 of Creature Commandos, betrayal, heartbreak, and epic battles take center stage. Who kills Victor? And what does it mean for the bride's journey? Stick around, because this episode will leave you speechless. Welcome back, Creature Commandos fans. Episode 2, The Tourmaline Necklace, just dropped, and it's another wild, action-packed chapter in this darkly humorous yet surprisingly emotional journey. From a twisted love story to shocking twists, this episode had it all. Today, we're diving deep into the major moments. Everything from the backstory of the bride and Eric Frankenstein to the shocking twist of who kills Victor. If you're enjoying the series as much as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more in-depth reviews, breakdowns, and spoilers. Now, let's get into it. The heart of Episode 2. This episode begins with a powerful exploration of Victor Frankenstein's complex relationship with his creations, especially with Eric Frankenstein and the bride. Victor's backstory, voiced brilliantly by Peter Serafinowicz, shows us his twisted but kind-hearted nature. He's essentially a mad scientist, yes, but there's a human side to him, particularly in his relationship with the bride, voiced by Indira Varma. As Victor creates the bride from the body parts of various women, he builds her up emotionally and intellectually. But it's his gift of the Tourmaline Necklace that sets off a series of events that will change everything. We see the bond they share grow, one that's far more touching than anyone might have expected. It's not just a mad scientist creating a monster, it's a story of connection, love, and loss. Who is Dr. Victor Frankenstein? Let's break down who Dr. Victor Frankenstein is in this universe. As we know from the comics, Victor is a version of the iconic mad scientist from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. In this episode, his character is more layered than just the villain. He's a man obsessed with life and death, but with an underlying desire to see his creations not just live, but thrive. His greatest creation, Eric, is a terrifying zombie-like figure, yet his yearning for a bride brings a new level of drama to the series. However, this is where things get tricky. Eric doesn't just want a bride, he demands one, and Victor is forced to comply. But Eric is jealous, manipulative, and driven by an insatiable desire for love and power, which leads to an explosive confrontation. The love triangle and the bride's awakening. The emotional heart of the episode lies in the relationship between Victor, the bride, and Eric. While the bride and Victor share a tender, nurturing bond, Eric's jealousy of their growing connection leads to tragedy. There's a haunting moment where the bride, who has been slowly learning to speak and act under Victor's guidance, realizes the depth of her feelings for him. But that tenderness is shattered when Eric, consumed by jealousy, kills Victor. This moment is a turning point in the series, highlighting the theme of lost love and the tragic fate of the bride. It's heartbreaking to watch her discover Victor's lifeless body, and the way the show handles her grief is both tragic and compelling. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time to hit that button. More reviews and breakdowns are coming your way. Circe's attack and the fight for survival. Meanwhile, things are heating up outside the castle, where Circe, the powerful sorceress, is up to no good. She has no direct interest in the bride, but is hunting down members of Task Force M. When she's led to the bride, a confrontation unfolds, with Circe attacking her and Nina. The battle between these two women is intense, and it's fantastic to see the bride take control for a moment. But it's not just the fight that stands out, it's the dynamic between the bride and Nina. The two form an unexpected bond, with the bride saving Nina from Circe's wrath. The action is intense, but it's the relationships that are truly driving the narrative forward. Who kills Victor? The shocking twist. Now, let's talk about the big question. Who kills Victor? The answer comes in a shocking moment of rage and heartbreak. Eric, consumed by jealousy over Victor and the bride's growing bond, brutally beats his creator to death. This moment marks a major shift for Eric, showing just how far he's willing to go for love or power. The bride walks in to find her beloved Victor's bloodied body, and she's left devastated. She attacks Eric in a furious rage, leading to a dramatic escape from the place she was created. The episode ends with a chilling montage of Eric chasing the bride across the decades, from 1852 to 1991, showing just how far he's willing to go to reclaim her. The episode leaves us with so many questions about their future and what this love story will ultimately mean for the rest of the series. Creature Commandos. Episode 2, The Tourmaline Necklace, continues to surprise and captivate us with its mix of dark humor, poignant moments, and shocking twists. The emotional depth of the bride's journey, the tragic end of Victor Frankenstein, and the simmering tension between the characters set up even bigger stakes for what's to come. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more Creature Commandos reviews, breakdowns, and everything you need to know about this series. We'll be back with more in-depth analysis soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.